I'm pleased, obviously, with the win. I thought we had a great second, third, and fourth quarter. Campbell's a really good defensive team, so we were really locked into offensive execution this week, and also trying to get out in transition. I thought we were able to do that, as the game went on. But overall, it was good team effort. I thought we defended well, for 4 quarters too. So excited about the win. It's a good first step.
Thanks, Coach. We'll open up for questions. Mike, questions for Coach first, and then the players.
Yes. So, Coach, they're a great defensive team. You guys got off to a pretty slow start. Some of it was good defense, some of it was bad offense. But then, towards the end of the first half, Gigi hits that three-pointer off the left wing, and then the whole game was flipped on its head. So, what was the biggest difference between before and after that three-pointer?
Well, I thought we were getting shots that we normally get. I just thought we were missing them, right, in the first quarter. And we just told them, hey, we're getting good shots. They're going to fall, but we wanted to get out and run in transition a little bit more. And we kept telling them, hey, we're one energy play away from breaking this thing open. And, yeah, I think, obviously, Gigi capitalized on it at the end. But we had a really good, second quarter. We scored 21 points in general. But, again, I just think we were able to get stops. We were able to get out and run a little bit more and play our more style of basketball. And I think we get contagious. When one person scores, then we get a stop, then another person scores, right? And now everybody's hot. And I thought V came in, too, and helped us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And energy plays, right, like you just mentioned. I think he got 3 of them during that finishing run in the first half. Her first 3, then Sharice went coast to coast for a layup, and then obviously the buzzer beater. So even after that finishing runs in the first half, you guys came out with the same intensity in the second half and really never let up. So just how were you able to keep that high level of play and execution up?
Kudos to them. I think they just get out there and play. We practice all of this every week, every day. So it's no surprise to me. I think we have a lot of options on the offensive end. And, Campbell does a really good job of trying to not let you get to the rim. So we just told him, hey, we all got to attack, but we got to share the basketball. When they converge, kick, one more passes, play inside it out. And I thought they did that. And we got out in transition, and that's just playing our basketball. But players make plays. I don't. They just go out there and do their thing.
So, as good as they are on defense, you guys are in the same class as them too. You've been very good on defense all year. And it was the defense that kept you in the game while the offense was trying to find its footing. And then even after the offense finally, blew up, the defense never really took its foot off the throat. So, they're a very good shooting team. How were you guys able to lock them up on defense? What was it that you guys were throwing at them that they just couldn't solve?
Yeah, it was just our principles. I think that we did a really good job of just staying steady with our principles because Campbell runs a lot of different sets, so we weren't able to go over all of them, right? But they trusted our principles, they communicated, they just do what we do every day in shell drill, and it paid off. And, we really pride ourselves on the defensive end. And obviously, when we couldn't score in the first quarter, that's what kept us in the game.
And I guess let's just go back to Gigi's buzzer beater. So that obviously really changed the complexity of the game. I guess maybe not in the long run, you won by 30, but you go into the half up by 11, maybe 3 or 4 minutes before you were trailing. So what did that do for the whole team, and how were the vibes in the locker room after that play?
I don't know. That might be a question for them because I wasn't in there until the end. But I know that Gigi and Reese did a heck of a chest bump. That was the highest I think I've seen Gigi jump in a long time. So they were obviously excited. But, yeah, that's probably a question for them in the locker room, how that was.
Yeah, they got up there. Right, and I'll ask you. But first I'm going to start with you, Khari. So, you can't miss from the paint, whether you're under the basket or on the run or on the low post or wherever. So, and obviously, today you were playing against the best defense in the conference in many categories. So, how are you able to just go out there and keep doing what you do despite, their ability to defense?
We practice a lot. A lot of the shots I take are shots that I take in practice all the time. Maybe even worse, because it's okay. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, we practice the shots that I take a lot. I'm real confident in myself, and I try not to get down. If I get blocked or I miss a shot, it's like, okay, well, you're probably gonna make the next one. So that's why I just keep going. Yeah.
And You guys defended very well all three levels today. Obviously, you are the defensive anchor down low. You had 4 blocks tonight, or maybe it's 5. So how are you guys able to lock them down on defense too? Because remember, they're a good shooting team too. So what did you guys do from your perspective that shut them down?
I think today was really challenging because we do a different defense and we try to work really hard on it, and like we're still trying to figure it out. But I think just trying to go back to the principles of like what we do, talking, just simple talking, or just having your hands up, like, and actually listening to each other. I think that helped us a lot throughout the game, even though it took us a while to get used to it. But we finally got it, I think, and got in the groove.
Absolutely. So Gigi, as for you, like you heard me say, you're the one who sparked the rally with that first 3-pointer, and then we know what happened with the buzzer beater towards the end of the first half. Just walk me through that finishing run towards the end of the second quarter, and what you guys did to actually flip the momentum.
That's a good question. I mean, I think when like coach was telling me like just go past her, like you can beat her, like I know that she has confidence in me, so that gives me confidence myself. So I felt like that was I just pull up and take the shot and it went in.
So you've beaten the buzzer a couple of times this year too. Not all of them from 3, but you had the one against Delaware State or something like that, where you scooped in a layup while getting tackled.
Yeah, it was an and one.
Yeah.
I should have called her.
Yeah. It's funny that we both did that. So anyway, is that something that's discussed during the week? Like, okay, Gigi, last second, ball's in your hand. Is that just a heat of the moment thing, or is that something that's actually discussed going into the game that you're gonna get the last shot?
It's not discussed that I'm getting the last shot, but the ball's going to be in my hands when we start it. So when we do like spread or anything like that, I'm looking for me, but I'm also looking for my teammates, because if they close on me, I can find Khari, or I can find B, or I can find Police or Reese.
A great point guard. I know I keep harping on this one play, even if you guys won by 10 possessions, but obviously the buzzer beater really was big, in flipping the momentum, like I said, however many times now. Talk to me about it, walk me through it since you're the one who shot it. It looked like a perfectly executed play. Just what did that do for you and for the team and for the locker room? And, so talk to me about that.
Yeah, like you said, it just flipped the whole thing pretty much, because I know that I sometimes get down on myself if I make like a small mistake or things like that, but I try to like switch it and go next play. So I knew like that had to go behind me, and I had to keep going so we could go into the half up.
And then from a defensive perspective, obviously you were tasked with guarding the perimeter. Good shooting team. They only shot 26% from the field today, 4 of 20 from deep. So as somebody who was tasked with guarding the perimeter, defending threes, stuff like that, what did you guys do so well in that area to keep them isolated?
I would say communication. Like when we knew like we weren't going to be where we needed to be, we talked, and we were able to help our teammates, and we were able to switch back. I feel like communication was the biggest thing for us, and that helped a lot with the defensive end.
Okay, I think that's all I have.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.